Hello everyone and welcome back to more of the Fruit of Grisaia. We are now on Amane's route officially because last time we got a choice. We could choose to give her a kiss that would erase all doubts that I had feelings for her, or we could basically just ignore her and go on with her life. So what did we do? The choice was obvious, wasn't it? We chose to kiss. Not just any kiss, mind you. An absolutely earth-shattering, amazing, world-ending kiss. It was amazing. There was no CG for it, which was unfortunate. But you know, whatever. We have imagination, right? We can just imagine how it went, right? If you liked the video, make sure to like the video on YouTube. And subscribe if you want to see more. I like doing this, so, hey, you know, it's good to see support. Alrighty. When it comes to women, the ideal is small, soft, cute, and smart enough to pretend they're stupid. But by some cruel twist of fate, the women in my life have universally been on the large, brash, and hard-headed side of things, less cute, more brute. At one point, back when I was really and truly surrounded by these creatures, I was half convinced my entire life had been cursed by some misdeed against an oversized woman in a previous incarnation. More than anything else, big women are just hard to deal with. They're gluttonous, coarse, obstinate, and selfish. They pick fights and smoke cigarettes. On top of it all, they're crybabies, jealous, wear too much makeup, blame the nearest man for anything and everything. Given all these charming characteristics, you could hardly blame a guy for wanting to pull an abrupt about-face whenever a big woman comes into view. Of late, however, my doctrine on oversized females has experienced something of a softening. I'm beginning to think they aren't all bad, in their way. I've met one in particular who is an excellent cook. Highly attentive to the needs of others, doesn't get angry when I speak to other women, and accepts every request I make eagerly. Honestly, she's too convenient. The whole thing gives me an unpleasant feeling in the pit of my stomach at times, but then again, that's just the sort of person I am. The sweeter the deal, the more uneasy I become. You know, too good to be true. Is she all that we imagine and more? Or is there some dark secrets hidden in that closet of hers? As a result, recently I've been racking my brains over one question in particular. Why did a high-quality woman like that become the girlfriend of a worthless man like myself? The age-old question. Ohayou gozaimasu to you. Don't talk with your mouth full, Makina. Moblin. Sounds like an abbreviation for mobile Orlicon. I don't know. Did someone develop a portable 20mm autocannon deployable by infantry? No. My military references are pretty bad.
Ah, Makina! あんたまたつまみ食いしたね。朝ごはんはユージが戻ってからって言ったでしょ。
Boy, I have a hard time understanding what Makina says sometimes, and this is one of those times. Magic food fairy makes more, huh? Interesting. I hope our family never becomes destitute.
私はそういう風にしか生きられない女なのよ。開き直らないの？
Not that I really mind, but why are you people in my room first thing in the morning? I'm not running a hotel.
だってほら、私ユージの彼女になったわけだし、朝ごはんぐらい作ってあげた方がいいのかなって。
Give me a heads up at least. That's not really.
言っておくけど、全然面倒じゃないよ。マキナのご飯作るついでみたいなもんだし。
Well, I'm not gonna turn down breakfast. Far be it from me to turn down a woman's cooking. I see.
ほらほら、走ってきて汗かいたでしょ。さっさとシャワー浴びてきなよ。
That's what I need to do.
浴び終わる頃には朝食の用意できてるから。
I need to get up at the crack of dawn and start running. Wake myself up in the mornings. Nah, too much work. Yeah, alright. What's with that? What's that mean?
何よ、変な笑い方して。
こいつはあれですかい？早速彼女気取りですかい？見ているこっちが恥ずかしくなるのよさ。
別に今までだってこれぐらいのことはしてたし、変じゃないわよ。
その割には必死なのよ。お兄ちゃんがなんか言おうとしてたのに邪魔してさ。
それはだってほら、ユージだよ。なんかあいつ私が好きでやってることでも面倒ならやらんでいいとか言い出しそうだし。
That's true. We've always been the independent person. So it's gonna be kind of weird having someone else cook and clean for us, because we're so used to doing it ourselves, we don't want to bother the other people. That'll be a lifestyle change we'll have to get used to eventually.
まあな、お兄ちゃんってば変に禁欲的というか、甘やかされるのに慣れてない感じするのよね。
でしょ。だからせっかく彼女になったんだし、なんかしてあげたいのにノーサンキューだとか言われちゃったらがっくりくるでしょ。まあ
その辺は大丈夫なんじゃね。お兄ちゃん禁欲的なくせに女を扱うの無駄にうまいし。
I know, we're just so charming, aren't we? We're able to smooth talk any woman with our silver tongue.
アマネは親切の押し売りでしか愛情表現ができない重たい女だって気づけば、きっとうまく対応してくれると思うのよ。
She has no retort.
どうした？
あのさ、私って重い？
You're asking the wrong person. Mark and I will shoot you down. She's brutally honest in her ways.
体重的な意味で？
そうじゃなくて。
まあそうな。私はほらダメな子だからアマネがいないと生きていけないけど、お兄ちゃんはどっちかっつうと一人で生きていけるタイプじゃない？だからやりすぎればうぜえって思うんじゃないかな。
She brings up a very interesting point. We could find her being too clingy to be a turnoff and ultimately push her away in search of someone else.
そっか、気をつけないと。
まあそうしょんぼりすんなよ。こないだ読んだ本にこんなこと書いてあったのよ。休みのたびに会おうとするな。メールの返事が遅いぐらいで切れるな。怒ってる時は黙ってないで怒ってる理由を話し合え。そしてこれが一番大事。彼氏の携帯を勝手に見るな。
Malkin has given Amane some pretty good pointers.
いろいろあるな。っていうか、あんたそういうのどこで覚えてくるわけ？
You probably read it in a magazine or something.
何言ってんのよさ。これ全部アマネが買ってきた本に書いてあったのよ。
Told her to stop reading Cosmopolitan. Nothing but garbage in that one.
肉食系女子必見のティーンズファッション誌タイガーガール8月号の144ページ。脱ヘビーガール彼氏に重いって言われたらって特集覚えてない？
そういえばそんな記事もあったような。
ああ平気平気。だって私重くないしとか言って適当に流し読みしたのね。
She totally did. She's like, yeah. She doesn't want to come to terms with what she is. Yeah, see, look at that look on her face. She totally admits it.
うぐじゃねえのよ。でもまあシャワー浴びに行ったお兄ちゃんを追っかけてって背中流してあげる
God, the standard trope to any VN or anime ever.
救いようはあるのよさ。
It always leads to other things. Always, 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 always.
危なかった。私それ言おうか迷ってた。言わなくてよかった。
パイオツこすりつけて背中洗う気だったのね。もうどんだけビッチなのよさ。
Tickle bitties.
いや、さすがにそこまでは。
いいですか？ビッチも度が過ぎればただの変態なのよ。分かったらさっさと朝ごはんの用意をしなさい。
Literally, I want some eggs.
はい。
というわけで私はちょっと野暮用を思い出したのでこれで。
ちょっと野暮用ってどこ
Where
行
does
くの
Machina
よ。
ever go? She never seems to go anywhere or do anything.
ちょっ
What the hell are you doing? No, I don't want to edit.
なんで服を脱ぐ？
お兄ちゃん、私が背中流してあげる。
Get the hell out of here. I already did your route.
こら
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there are some people out there who find joy in serving others, making them happy, and being necessary to them. I consider them masochists. There's no guarantee that such devotion will ever be rewarded. In fact, I think it's safe to say the opposite is more often true. Case in point. No matter how many people we might kill in the national interest, no one's gonna gratefully reward pieces of trash like us for our services. And that's really only natural. Maintaining such fruitless devotion for its own sake doesn't make any sense. There's gotta be some other motive underneath it all. Or so I instinctively suspect. No matter how much I want to believe Suamane's actions are motivated purely by her emotions, this small, nauseating sense of unease just won't disappear. But of course, I'm a twisted person with all the capacity for the trust of a mangy stray dog. Accepting the kindness of others never comes easy to me.
さて、朝ごはんもバリバリ食べたし、今日も頑張ってもりもり勉強するのよ。
Please, Machina, don't eat your books again.
ねえ、それってバリバリとモリモリ、擬音が逆じゃないかな。
Well, her incomprehensible enthusiasm gets across, if nothing else.
お兄ちゃん、なんか疲れてる？
Yeah, I just had a really exciting shower. Thank you for that, Machina.
そりゃ朝っぱらからあれだけバタバタされたら疲れるでしょうよ。
She jumped in the shower with me naked, Amane.
ごめんね、お兄ちゃん。アマネーがバタバタして。
She really needs to be punished, but I don't know what to do.
いや、私じゃなくてあんただからね。不思議そうな顔をして私を見ない。っていうかあんた、私が止めなかったら本気でユージの背中流すつもりだったの？
そりゃあもう朝からこってりと濃厚に背中を流してやろうかと愚行いたしますれば。
どうしよう。こんなに堂々と開き直る子を相手に。
She's really messed up, Amane. Trust me, I know this.
あのね、お兄ちゃん。今日は残念だったけど、今度また二人きりの時にね。
No, we're not going to do that. Don't get me involved in this troublesome nonsense.
コンドームは私が用意するからちっとも面倒じゃないのよ。
Don't bother, Machina.
おーい、彼女の前だぞ。冗談でもそういうこと言っちゃダメなんだぞ。
Not to worry. I'm not about to get excited by the likes of Machina here. He's a kid, for Christ's sakes. What am I, a pedophile? No. Yuji, whatever his last name was, is not a pedophile. Not by a long shot. That other route that I did with her, that doesn't matter. That's a parallel world. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. This is a new Yuji.
もう、それはやっぱりあれ？おっぱいのさ？
Yeah, that's what it is. No. It's called Chris Hansen. I'll bring you some episodes of Dateline I taped. You know what I'm dealing with. That's right. If you want to become my woman, get yourself a serious rack. They sell some really nice ones at Home Depot.
男随分と無茶を言うのよ。
This is the only way of life I know. Deal with it.
それを言われると何も言えないのよさ。
Retard. I don't know what that means. Give up on becoming my woman and try to be sportsmanlike about it, will you? In exchange, I'll be your big brother as long as you want.
ずっと
No. Well, as long as I manage to stay alive, I guess.
そっか。そんじゃそれでいいや。約束なのよ。
Hold on a second. I feel like I might have rushed into this. Let me think it over.
ヘリだ。アパッチかロングボウなのか。
The hell's going on?
なのか。
Wait, why do you... Never mind. Hey, Mark.
逃げられちゃったね。
Why do we have a helicopter in the school grounds? What a hopeless goal. That's clearly a civilian helicopter. I mean, how do you mistake an EC-155B for an AH-640D? She retarded? Everyone should know that. Okay.
それよりもいいの？あんな約束しちゃって。
No, I'm not, but I'm an idiot and I say things before I think about them. Well, I suppose. Try not to begrudge Makina the little sister role. I think she's always going to have a hard time functioning unless there's someone looking out for her.
まあね。
Let's head to the classroom ourselves. We don't get to take a fancy helicopter.
あ、ユージ、待って。
What?
ほら、ネクタイ曲がってる。
Oh, thank you. Didn't notice.
ほら、こっち向きなさい。直してあげる。
No, it's fine. I get it. Thanks, though.
普段パリッとしてるくせに、たまに隙があるのよね、あんたって。
Please don't scold me first thing in the morning. I'm really tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm not in the mood for this, okay? Yeah, I get that a lot. JB once offered me a similar evaluation. You're insufficiently thorough. That sloppiness is why you always manage to bungle things in the endgame. But my master responded, that's the one and only part of this kid you could call cute, or very kawaii desu in Japanese. She actually encouraged me to make certain types of sloppy mistakes as a way to attract the tender exasperation of females. Not to say that I'm doing this on purpose, but maybe subconsciously I am. In retrospect, seems there might have been something in that suggestion. Even as she fixes my necktie with a few vaguely maternal complaints. The expression on Amane's face suggests she's enjoying herself.
はい、治ったよ。
Right. Thank you.
ねえ、ユージ。
What? What do you want? What's with those eyes? Come on, you can tell me.
私って、重いのかな？
I don't know. Can't be more than 200 pounds? Or however many pounds, kilograms? In terms of body mass?
マキナと同じボケはしないでよ。
Alright. Well, my humor's on the same level as Makina's. That's a bit of a shock. Ugh. Gotta fix that.
っていうか、最近のマキナ、だんだんあんたに似てきたわよ。
Well, children change themselves in reaction to the adults around them. It's only natural. I'm a pretty exemplary adult if I do say so myself.
忘れてるかもしれないから言っとくけど、マキナ、あんたと年あんまり変わんないわよ。
God, that's creepy. I'm aware of that. I'm also aware that you're only 2 years older than me, despite the wise big sister role. Act. Whatever.
誰に聞いたの？
It's written all over your face. You have a wrinkle. The principal told me.
そっか。
I can get anything from that woman. What, did you want to keep it a secret? I won't tell anybody. Maybe.
そうじゃないけど。
Well, then there's nothing to worry about. I don't care too much about age either way. Also, if I thought you were heavy, I'd tell you straight out, okay? I'm an honest man, you know. Fine the way you are. Don't try to change yourself to fit me. Be who you are. It's your best feature.
そうする。
Oh, look how happy. See, that's good. She's happy. Gotta keep him happy. Who else is gonna cook for me? I can't cook. All I make is ramen noodles and beans all the time. Alright then, let's head to class. Wanna hold hands on the way? Hmm?
え、本当に？
No, I was joking. Get out of here. No, let's hold hands. Come on. No, I'm just screwing with you.
なんだ、チェ。
Don't boo me, come on. I offer my left hand to Amane.
いいの？本当に？
For someone who acts as slutty as you do at times, you are strangely reserved. Just until we get to the classroom, you know, don't want to have any, you know, awkward stares to other classmates.
嬉しい。
They probably already all know, but, you know, whatever. Am I getting soft? The thought did occur to me. But if you think of it as a compensation for Amane's reliable daily service, a little charity like this is entirely justifiable. Like a dog leaping towards the leash its master is carrying, Amane jumps to grab my hand, firmly intertwining her fingers with mine. As always, her palm is unusually cold to the touch, but compared to a hot, sweaty hand, this one isn't unpleasant to hold. Good. July 15th, 2011. This is a pretty old story that my master heard from her own master. It's about a man who, having finished a big job in Southeast Asia, bought himself a woman. You can do that, apparently. Like slaves. The man in question had been celebrating the successful completion of his task with a long bout of celebratory drinking. Eventually, the liquor went to his head. He loudly announced, "I'm gonna buy a woman, dammit!" to everyone in the bar. He was then promptly arrested. The end. Alright. Then staggered out into the night city, jumped into a taxi and asked the driver to keep going till he hit a place where I can buy a girl. The driver conducted him to a small house in a shoddy condition. The man was starting to have some second thoughts, but he allowed himself to be ushered inside. After picking out a girl with long hair from a number of women lined up against the wall, he took her to a hotel and spent the night with her, and did things. The man felt the fee they demanded might have been unreasonably high, but he was plastered at the time and didn't give a damn. Money from his job was burning a hole in his pocket anyway. He rationalized it as a worthy price for a night of sweet dreams, right? A night of companionship, some people will pay very highly for that. When the man woke up the next morning, the girl was gone, and so was his wallet. Oh shit, did she take me for a ride? Oh, you bet she did. But when he checked the pockets of his jacket in a panic, almost a jocket, his wallet was still there, thank God. Nothing seemed to be missing from the inside. Sheesh, getting a little paranoid. Anyway, those sure were some pleasant dreams. But just as the man was wrapping the matter up, the girl he had slept with returned to the room, bearing breakfast on a tray. How nice of her. Hope I don't pay an extra for this. What, haven't you gone home yet? In response to the man's question, the girl tilted her head in puzzlement. I don't know the location of your home yet, husband. Oh my God! What have I done? The oddly expensive price hadn't brought the man a single night of pleasure. He had bought him the girl, literally.
つまりどういうことなのよ。
What do you think happened? He skipped town. Forget that. Well, the man paid his money with the intention of spending a single night with the girl, but he inadvertently purchased her entire life. It's kind of depressing.
南アジアの一部地域では日本の大卒初任給が国民の平均年収に匹敵すると言われていますし、ありえない話ではあり
He
ません
was
が
drunk. He didn't know what he was doing.
でもその話とアマネーの話にどんな関係が？
Not a damn thing, but isn't it a great story? I use it as an icebreaker when I'm on dates sometimes. Well, it isn't quite over yet. The man went back to the little house in an attempt to return the girl to her family, but her father flatly refused to take her back. Said the deal was done. Sounds heartless, but in that region, dowry costs could be a huge burden if a family had many daughters. Selling them off to foreigners made a lot of sense economically. In the end, the man had no choice but to take the girl back to his own country. He was pretty shell-shocked. Felt like he'd stumbled into a total catastrophe at first, but once he brought the girl back to his hometown, his opinion changed dramatically. You see, she happened to be a hell of a hard worker. And then he sold her to a company that used her for slave labor. No, Maybe that's how they were just raised over there, but the fear that he'd decide that she was useless and abandon her probably had a lot to do with it as well. Out of the way, she waited on the man hand and foot, like a slave. And apparently, the girl had been strictly trained in housework from a very young age. She took on all the cleaning, washing, and cooking, and handled all of them all quite skillfully. When the man took a bath, she'd wash his back. When he went to work, she'd help him into his business suit, then send him off by kneeling in the entranceway with her forehead pressed to the floor. Not really sure why she did that. The girl not only readily accepted all this as her role, but would actually start weeping if the man tried to keep her from performing her duties. At first, he was at something of a loss. But in time, the man decided to accept this dependent new lifestyle. His reasoning was simple. Apparently, being necessary to him in even the smallest ways was very important to his wife. It certainly felt pompous to allow a girl to tend slavishly to his every need. But if that would reassure her that her place in the world was secure, he decided it was the right thing to do. And in the end, they stayed married for more than 40 years. At the man's deathbed, the girl was by his side. These were apparently her final words to him. I was terrified and miserable at first. The realization that I'd been bought by some strange foreigner brought me to tears many times, but even so, in the end, I'm glad. From the bottom of my heart, I'm glad you bought me. Then the man said, I'm drunk, and then he died. I was drunk. Understandable. Maybe you see what I'm getting at here, but for me, I think Amane might be something like that girl. Trying to feel useful in a world where she was useless because, well, she sold off. So for now, I think I'm going to try to let Amane do what she wants. Just like the man in the story.
それが今朝Amaneさんと手をつないで教室へ入ってきたことに対する言い訳なのですね。
Don't mock my story. Let me hear your story. Is it as good as mine? No, it's not. You're just a maid. Come on. No need to put it so bluntly, is there? Not that you're wrong.
つまり私と同じようにアマネーに寄生して生きていくってこと？
Did you even listen to what I was saying? Nah, never mind. Words are lost on you.
だって長え話されてもわかんねえのよ。報告はもっと簡潔に。
I'm sorry you have the attention span of an ADD squirrel. And now she's talking like JB. Cheeky brat.
マキちゃん、男の人の言い訳っていうのは長くて支離滅裂なものなんだよ。
Sachi. You're not on good terms with me, I'll have you know. You're not much better, Sachi. Don't kick me in the gut with that knowing smile on your face. You always do that. I still find Amane's kindness pretty odd, but I guess I decided to stop fighting it. I think that's the best way to repay her goodwill. As long as I can remember to be grateful. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say, really.
おお、そうか。
You still don't get it, do you? Oh my god. Ugh.
私は理
Why do I
解しま
bother?
した。
Why do I bother with these
良
people?
い心がけかと思います。お話を聞いていて我が意を得たりと膝を打つ思いで涙が出そうです。
Uh-huh.
主人に必要とされることを至上の喜びとし、そして主人がそれを理解している。まさにメイド冥利につきます。きっと日々の努力が報われた思いに感動し、うかつに頭など撫でられようものなら、それはもうジョンジョロと失禁してしまうかもしれません。
What the hell are you talking about?
なんか散歩行くよって言っただけで嬉しくっておしっこ漏らしちゃう子犬とかたまにいるのよさ。
Well, if you're gonna do that, Sachi, you're cleaning it up. I don't think I like the sound of this. Who does?
大丈夫なのよさ。アマネーはよくしつけられた大型犬なのよ。おしっこ漏らさないし、無駄吠えもしないし、主人の帰りをじっと待ってるような感じ。
Well, now she sounds boring.
ああ、それなんだかわかるような気がする。井上さんちのラッキーがそんな感じだよね。
Lucky? Well, I don't know.
お兄ちゃんは見たことない？夕方にスーパーの省エに行くと、たまにお店の入り口の横にいるのよ。でっかくて茶色いもさっとしたやつ。
Oh, I think I might know the one you're talking about. The borzoi. That's always gnawing on a chewed up plastic back scratcher.
ラッキーはとても頭がいいんですよ。ご主人様がお買い物をしている間はじっとおとなしく地面に伏せて、気だるそうに耳もだらーっとしていて、
Oh, but I wouldn't give for my dog to do that.
近所の子供がいたずらして耳とか尻尾を引っ張ってもうざがるだけで怒らないし、すっげー優しい子なのよ。
で、ご主人様が買い物を終えてお店から出てくる気配を感じると、すっくと体を起こしてピシッとお座りの姿勢で、自分はずっとこの姿勢で待っていたでありますって顔をするんです。それがもう可愛くて。
I see. Now that you mention it, that does sound a bit like Amane.
私がなんだって？
See? She's even like the dog in the story! Oh, hey there, Amane. We were just noticing your resemblance to a dog. I mean, they just noticed your resemblance to a dog.
犬？私が？
It's a Saji's story.
たまねーって賞味期限が微妙な食べ物とかすぐふんふん言って匂いとか確かめるしね。
And she'll probably still eat it.
ああ、そういえばそんな仕草をよく見かけますね。嘘、私そんなことする？
してるのよさ。こないだもお豆腐のお味噌汁の鍋に顔突っ込んでふんふんしてたのよ。
だってこの季節はほら、お豆腐傷むの早いし、あんまり変なもの食べさせてお腹壊したら大変だしねえ。あまねさんって八百屋さんでも魚屋さんでも、とりあえず商品は匂いを嗅いで確かめますよね。だって少しでも新鮮な方がいいかと思って。
Well, that makes sense, I guess. But can you seriously tell how fresh produce is by sniffing it?
いや、まあなんていうか、つい癖で。ほら、私って実家の料理屋で買い出しをやってたから、それでシビアになったってのが原因かな。
Well, that explains some things, I guess.
サチル。
はい、ここに。
Look who it is. Everyone's favorite little dumb girl. No, not Makina. Michiru!
いたいた。ねえサチ、私お腹空いちゃった。お昼にして。
Let's do lunch. I'll have your people call my people.
はい、すぐにご用意いたします。
今日はお弁当用意したんでしょ？私の嫌いなピーマンとかセロリとか入れてないでしょうね。
はい、もちろん一切使用していません。どうせみちる様は味音痴だからわかんねえだろとか言って細かく刻んでたっぷり混ぜたりするような真似は断じてしておりませんよ。
Probably shouldn't be eating your lunch then.
ちょっと、それ本当でしょうね。
当たりきしゃりきのコンコンチキです。私がみちる様を騙すなんてありえません。もっと私を信用してください。
You can't trust Sachi. She's one of the most untrustable people I know. And I know a lot of untrustable people.
なんか最近のあんたって私に対する扱いが雑になったような気がするのよね。
Everyone's been treating Michiru rough recently. It's almost like they have a grudge against her or something.
気のせい気のせい。ウッドエレメンタルですよ。
What? What does that even mean? Is that like a, you know, like a saying or something?
何それ？
I'm with you on that one.
ウッドエレメンタル？木のせい？
くだらね
Oh, shush, Makina. Wait a second, Monsieur. You've been having Sachi make box lunches for you? That's extortion. I love it. Sachi, can you make me a box lunch? I'm hungry.
何よ、文句あんの？っていうか、サチが自分から作るって言い出したのよ。はい。みちる様が毎日仕出しのお弁当では飽きるとおっしゃっていましたので、僭越ながら。
That's so nice of her. And you know what? We're going to continue this episode. Obviously in the next episode. So I'll see you then. Take it easy, guys, and come back for more Fruit of Grisaia.